Hey, what's up guys? It's your bad Yam again, back with a new Once Human guide. Gold and silver are pretty difficult to come by in the new Way of Winter scenario, especially during the first phases with a limited playable area. Today though, I found a very nice farming route which allows you to get your hands on both pretty simple, without any competition. Of course, you're gonna have to be quick about it right now, as it's on the internet, more people will discover this location. Anyways, a ton of both gold and silver spawns can be found right here, as well as the new ice crystals. A very nice farming run, which isn't boring, gives you access to a whole lot of different resources. And the nice thing is, you can just rinse and repeat this to get your hands on all the gold and silver you will ever need. Let's get mining. In my last guide, I talked about an amazing way how you can get to level 50 quick, and also my favorite farm spots for a whole lot of different resources like plants, the new ores, etc. Be sure to check it out in the top right of the screen. Alright, so let's go and check out the farm which I've been using for a while right now, on which I have a whole lot of success securing gold, sometimes also silver, but this is a place where I barely have any competition with other players. This is an interesting one which I've seen popping up on different channels, but they only cover the teleportation tower itself, which is the East Blackstone teleportation tower, far eastern part of the Onyx Tundra. Well, right here, what you can do, this is what I like to do for farming pork by the way, is simply switch the region. This allows you to farm a little bit easier, manipulate the spawns basically of the creatures, as now, see, you get some new piggies right there, we get a nice ice crystal node, we've got another ice crystal node right there, but every time when I switch the world after you've harvested that, they will respawn. Should be another one popping up in a second, or well, maybe somebody else already harvested it. We've got one right there. So all we have to do is switch to the world 3 and check out this spot. There we go. It's always going to be on the exact same location. For gold, this is a different story. You will simply have a very small chance of gold nodes popping up in the wild, and you're gonna have to do a little bit of effort to get your hands on them. I like to use a specific path, a road which I take to check out all the different worlds or phases to maximize my chances of getting my hands on gold. So I don't have to just spend a lot of time on one place, hopping from one world to the next. If other players are doing the same thing, well, you can forget it. So this is the first canyon I like to drive into. So you simply take the East Blackstone teleportation tower, follow the way to the east, go downhill basically, and enter this first canyon. All the places where I have these gold ore pins are places where I was able to find some in the past hour. So I just first check out this place, then I make a turn. Also check out this canyon. If you want, you can run around or drive around the Obsidian Lighthouse, but I wouldn't recommend that. Then you basically want to take the road just like so, and you want to continue the path. Don't go into this one, because that one barely comes with any resources. You want to make your way to the south and then make a turn towards the Firehide Cavern. This is where I was able to find a whole lot of different spawns as well. After you've checked that place out, you simply want to follow the road back to the East Blackstone teleportation tower. With this farming run, you can even find the ice crystals, as you can see right here. But you want to be realistic about it. Gold is extremely rare, and with the current limited area we are allowed to play in for phase 1 and 2, well, it's not going to be that easy, especially when other players are farming for gold as well. Anyways, we're making our way to the end of the farm already, so you can tell that it goes pretty fast. That right there at the entrance is also a place where I usually come across a whole lot of gold. Also this spot right here. Let me quickly open up the map in a second. There we go. So we're currently driving away from this nice farm spot. Also check out this canyon every single time for both silver and gold. And sounded like this person just broke his legs. But yeah, there are so many people just checking out this specific farm spot. Not much success you're gonna have right there, because it's shared on multiple videos. Simply check out the route which I just talked about. Right now we're gonna switch to the next phase. And there we go. We found some gold. Too bad for the other player just doing the farm around it. The only downside about this farm is that every now and then, well, you're gonna run out of fuel, because we do cover quite some ground with our vehicle. Still though, you can pick up a whole lot of that near the roads, or of course if you have a decent base With all the processing plants up and running, this is gonna be no problemo either. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. I just destroyed a gold node with my vehicle. Anyways, that's another one right there. And look at that. We also found some silver. Wait a second. A level 5 Digby boy though. How am I supposed to get my hands on this one with tier 3 gear? Ah, that's too bad. This one is gonna escape for sure. The spot at the teleportation tower ain't too bad, but still, this is only a limited part with not too many ores. We do have another ice crystal right there. But there we go. And seems like we're out of business right now because I just broke my drill. But I currently have 480 gold ores, 400 silver, which, yeah, is gonna come in very handy to make yourself those golden and silver ingots. We can make a total of 20 right now. That's a whole lot of energy links. Well, I do recommend you to save that gold for later, as then you will have access to the electric and advanced solar drills. Another good spot would be this one right here. Don't really think this is your go-to place, as a lot of people like to farm right there. A gold location right in between the Frost Forge teleportation tower and the Frost North teleportation tower in the Vena Fjord. Pretty close to the Bear's Den. But again, most places are just oversaturated with players, which is why I very much recommend you to check out the place which we've just talked about and use that exact farming route. Alright, so there you have it, everything you need to know to get your hands on tons of both gold and silver in the first weeks of the winter update. If you enjoyed the content, it would be amazing if you could spare 1 second of your time, hit that like button, and of course, if you have some nice farm spots to share with the community, be sure to leave your coordinates in the comments down below. Right now though, it's 4 AM out, be sure to check out the rest of my guides of Once Human. Good luck with the farm, I'll check you in the next video or live stream.